YouTube. I am presently hanging out and not hanging out. I'm at the Publix distribution center. Been done, but I am waiting on a repair truck. Let me switch guys over. Got to do that just for a minute. Fix the mount. Alrighty. I get the sheep going. I'm gonna have it set up in just a minute. Oh, switch it up. Got some pants on it. And make me a cup of coffee. Oh, boy. The breakdown was gonna send me to the local TA. No, they sent it someone good. They sent it someone over here. I got a bald spot on the tire and metal showing. Doesn't look like it, but you just have to catch it on the right turn. You can see it. And that's all I need is to be pulled into the scale house and put out of service. But I spotted it a couple of hundred miles down the road. So either I would have missed this load and it would mess up my check, or I had to do what I had to do. I'm say it like that. I'm not going to admit to anything, but I had to do what I had to do. Got it done. And now I'm waiting to get paid. Hey, Mike, I see you in there. I'm switching up in a minute. I'm about to make me some coffee. Couldn't take it no more. I had to cook me some. I had a little bit of chicken nuggets left. Looks like I'm going to have to throw away 2 bags of salad. I might. Um, It's only been like 2 or 3 days. I've been eating salad, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But hey, when it's free. It's free. It's delicious. It's delicious, I tell you. They always say like an hour to 90 minutes. Now here's like an hour to 2 hours. I'm like, dang, on. But I called them real early I actually set the clock up, and I called about 3:30. Got it set up. So they're on the way. Turn that off. It's getting put to sleep. Oh, there's my coffee. Looking for my coffee. So I'm a little quiet, concentrating on filling my coffee. Excuse me. There. And on. And moving parts on the coffee machine. There it is. From the ground cinnamon. All right. Let's switch this up. Good morning, everyone. And we're going to switch this up. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see who showed up. Good morning. Welcome in. Got you, Mike. Um, I don't want to embarrass myself, but you guys know I will. There is, and I'm be honest with you, I'm all for it. And these young men that have started this movement, I think someone should write a book, even for the OGs. And what am I talking about? Well, this is a movement called the quarter zip movement, where the fashion trend has changed from
pants falling off your AZZ, falling off your behind, no belt wearing, having seeing your drawers and everything else, to professional casual wear and even professional looks. Walking around with bags, not women's bags, but male carrying handbags. We've got to the point, and it's nothing against the LGBTQ. That's on y'all. I don't care. But pushing all this feminism for guys is freaking stupid. Now, if you want to do that, that's on you. Be fashionable. At least be fashionable. But pushing it, you got, thinking it's fashion. But I'm into a nice slacks, a shirt that fits, not just, not tight or not baggy. Um, a nice hat, color coordinated, which I don't know how to do. I wish I did. The right types of shoes that actually fit right and are comfortable, and the right, I guess the quarter zip is like, it's like I'm not gonna say a sweatshirt, but it's a like I wouldn't even say a sweater, but it goes down to a quarter of the way. That's why it's called a quarter zip, I believe. Don't quote me on this. But I am so proud of these young men that are doing this, because they are showing how elegant and how professional and how manly they can be and how manly they can look. Most most men that are on the LGBTQ, they dress to impress. You could, man. Or I used to uh uh go, do cable, and I could tell dude was gay because his house was immaculate. And I'm like, you've been looking around. I mean, it was off the chain. But see, a lot of us guys, we're not taught, heterosexuals, we're not taught how to be GQ. Most of us old heads, OGs, all this gray. My wife dressed me. I really didn't. It's sad to say, but I really didn't care about my appearance. And this, looking at these young men do this, it made me be reinvigorated to find outfits. And I'm not saying the quarter zip, but the outfits that would fit me in my style. You know what I'm saying? I like hats. You can see I like bandanas, but the hats, they don't make them my size. I got a big head. I plan to save up and get. There's a guy in downtown Atlanta that makes hats. I want a nice large brim, and I'm gonna get it one special made. But then I'm gonna get an outfit for it. But a lot of times you have to go to the Men's Warehouse, or deal with a D&K, or these other areas, and try to figure out. A lot of times, I go to the OGs in the place and tell them what I'm looking for. My wife, she hurt my feelings a while back, and she don't even know it. She wanted me. There's a style where the guys wear the shirts out, But since I'm a larger person, those shirts that, instead of having them tucked in, they're made different. A regular college shirt, if you pull it out, looks like a dress on me. And you, oh no, that's the style. No, you got to get it special made or buy it like that. And I'm planning to buy a few. Um, I plan. Hey, Cookie Peach. I plan to buy a few, but I like the elegant look that these young men are doing nowadays. They're not walking around with, um, ain't nothing wrong with Timberlands. I'm from New York, but just know that they don't they don't appreciate black folks. All these so-called name brands that have Gucci they don't appreciate us. So why are you giving them their money? Why are you giving them your money? My next door neighbor that I grew up with, he's actually a leather designer. I mean, I ain't hating on him. He making money. He got a store. He got a store out in Dubai, in that famous mall in Dubai. He's got a store out there. He actually, does fashion shows all over the world. I mean, I'm one of his jackets is $1,200. But that's not what I'm more of a. I forgot what they call them. I don't know. Quote me on it. It's called the Silver Fox. We're an older gentleman with the gray. I want to get this trimmed up when I go out and have a nice hat, elegant shirt, sophisticated look on the budget. On the budget, I'm saying. Um, but I don't know what to buy. I like certain colors, but I want to have other colors and how I need to know how. There's a guy he's on YouTube. I think he's called the Stylish OG, and I watch him all the time. And I actually screenshotted an outfit that he was wearing, and I'm gonna go out again after I save up money and go to a men's store and show them, look, I wanna look like this. I wanna look like this. And what he does is he gives you these are the things that you need to have for your winter wardrobe, and he'll have like 5 pairs of pants, 5 different types of shirts, 2 jackets, 2 like maybe sweaters and stuff. He gives you like an outline that you can interchange and switch around and stuff like that. And see, like guys like me, I'm a working man. Before I met my wife, all my clothes was whatever the company I worked for. Like night. I had all night t-shirts. And I thought I was it when I washed my shirt. When I washed my shirt, I thought I was it. And my boots weren't that dirty. Or my jeans didn't have a hole in it. You know what I'm saying? And I want a more for my age, because my wife's always trying to make me look younger. I'm not, and I buck up. I'm bucking up now. I'm not trying to be young. Screw that. I want to be my age. But I want to look like an OG. Um, I want to look like an unk when, these young brothers be saying it, because we always say the YN, but now I'm going to the YGs, young gentlemen, because if you go back into the 40s and the 30s and even the 60s, our young men, when they traveled, even the men and the women, when we traveled, we dressed up. We dressed to impress. When we went to the supermarket, we dressed up. when we were out Sunday school and church, and instead of looking like a complete asinine fool, these companies that sell this junk to us, they don't care. Exactly, Crooked. And I remember, and my father was just like me. He boots and dirty, but when he dressed up, he dressed up. And I want to have, but I want to have something that I don't feel like is choking me. You know what I'm saying? I want to have something that I feel comfortable in. So when I I'm gonna start shopping for cruise apparel, cruise stuff. I'm gonna start shopping for nice, thin, breathable outfits. Breathable outfits, but with a hint of sophistication to it. And the other thing, I was just watching some videos, and these young men were not just saying, "Hey, we're dressing better." They were like, "Look, no more Monster drinks, um, and certain drinks that young men are doing because somebody's telling them, they're pointing out that this mess is poison." They were like, "No, we don't drink that. We drink sparkling water." I'm like, okay, okay. Even though it's nasty, sparkling water is nasty, I'll drink water. But they're giving us, look, they're starting out. Oops, I forgot. They're starting out with a different mindset. You know what I'm saying? They're starting out with a different mindset. No, we don't drink tea. No, we don't drink coffee. We drink kombucha or whatever the heck. And they're setting themselves up for the future. They're setting themselves up for the future. And I'm hoping this trend takes. And it's going across high schools and stuff like that. Because I don't know if you remember. I remember there was one guy. I think his name was, I was trying to remember his name. I think it's because it's been damn near 40 years. I think his name was Marvin Castro. This guy wore casual suits to high school every day. Every freaking day. He wore a casual suit. And the guy he looked good. And when you surround yourselves with the positive aspects of someone that wants to look good and someone that wants to act good, exactly. If you got the mentality that I'm poor, you're manifesting being poor. But you got a lot of people, especially back in the day, they didn't have money, but they didn't look like it. And I'm not talking Gucci, and I'm just talking, decent clothes and taking care of the clothes. I'll get something now. I'm chucking it instead of hanging it up, taking it to the cleaners, fixing it. I didn't do. I don't. And I'm notorious for it. I got to start treating my stuff better because it's a part of me, it's a covering of me. And if I don't treat myself stuff better, I'm treating myself that way, don't you think? Exactly. And I see these young people doing that, and it makes me want to do. Hey, wait a minute. These young kids, they're setting themselves up. I mean, prime example. I get out here, man. I just go. I'm working. I clean up when I go home. But I need to figure a few things out while I'm out here too. You know what I mean? But when you surround yourself with a group of positive people, these guys are surrounding themselves with a group of positive people. Positive things are going to happen. You can get a nice accessory watch. I started seeing and I love TikTok. I'm looking at finding a nice watch because I have um, a couple of watches that are over $500. But now I found some that I like. I see that, man, is what? That's $30. Let me get that one. That's $20. Let me get that one. Because I've got a Movado. I've got two Movados. I got a Citizen, and some stuff. I'm not getting a Rolex. I might buy a Rolex. Whatchamacallit, you know, um, but a fake Rolex. But when you think about the change, and this change has been a long time coming, boy, that droopy drawer look, walking around with your pants hanging off your ass, that comes from prison. That comes from prison, being in prison. And that is a simplification that tells you, hey, I am free for you to enjoy this. That's so stupid that that was been the style for so long. I'm so happy that mess is changing up. I'm so happy that is changing up because our people, black, white, or indifferent, are better than that droopy drawer look. That is so stupid. Exactly. Peach, if you look at these, the more people make money, the more they don't have the Yves Saint Laurent or the Gucci or whatever. They're looking for something that is well made. I'm not I'm not broadcasting, but I'm just showing you that if I can have, like, I kind of like my company shirts because they're thicker. I don't want a cheap thin quality, but I want it to feel okay, that I feel okay with it on me. Now, because in my wife, it's a black thing. I forgot what it did. It's I forgot what type of uh, fabric it is. But she's forever buying me this crap that I can't stand because it's hard, it's brittle on me. Oh, but that's the style. Screw the style. I don't like it. And normally I'm quiet, but now I said, just don't buy me that. I don't like it. It used to be back in the day, people were making their own stuff. Oh, Really? Hold on, guys. Take my medication. Mhm. Exactly, Mike. But the more I learn, about fashion, you can clown me all you want, but I'm aware. I'm aware because one, I like it, and two, it feels good on me. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna wear something that's you guys will laugh, but my wife, she would buy me um those skinny jeans. I'm like, hold up. Hold on, guys. The repair truck just got here. I'm gonna show them the tire. I'll be right back. Okay, what happened? Somebody said, seriously, Mike? What did I miss? Yeah, Crooked. I'm not that person that's trying to relive something. I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to survive reality that's been real harsh on me. You know what I'm saying? Wow. It's only Yeah, that's true. It's the sovereign citizenship. But yeah, we all fall for the crap. Oh man. But I forgot what I was saying. Thumbtacks and thighs. Jesus. Ah. Oh boy. That's funny. That's funny. But thumbtacks and thighs. But you said the magic word. We do fall for it. What the? No, no. You ever put those jeans on and you got I guess they call it a muffin top, where your stomach explodes out the top of it. You know what I'm saying? It looks stupid. And my wife wanted me to have my collar shirt out because when I tuck it in, you can see my gut. But you didn't see me explain and complain about your weight. Ooh, did I say that? But guess what? I have lost for the last 10 years with this woman. I have went from I was a size 44 when I met Norma, and I was getting bigger. I average around the lowest I've gotten being with her is a size 36 waist. But I'm around the 38 right now. I'm around the 38 right now. And I don't like tight clothes. Yeah, until you wear gray sweats. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know gray sweats was a thing. I was just I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I was being a truck driver all these years. I went to this. I had parked at the truck stop and walked down to the Golden Corral, but I was out of underwear. And I didn't want to wear some stanky underwear. So I had some gray sweats on and I was going commando, au naturel. And I was, at the bar eating by myself. I wasn't married at the time. I wasn't even dating. And I noticed these two older women were staring at me. And I'm just doing it. And then I realized they were staring what they were staring at. So I gave them a show. I was just a wiggling. I was just wiggling and making a turn. And that's when stuff actually worked on me. Making a turn and wiggling. Oh, I know I'd be ashamed of myself, but it sure enough was funny. Oh Lord, the guy's trying to start his air tank and it ain't starting. Oh God. Oh, but oh my God. The guy's trying to start the air tank to, to work on my tire. It broke down. It ain't working. Yo, this is the story of my life, guy. I ain't never getting out of here. Oh Jesus. Oh my God. Hey Mike, I was doing a magic Mike. Ah, you got it working. Thank God. Oh man, I laughed myself silly, and I was strutting to the table with Trey, and then I started looking up the gray, I guess gray sweatpants, and I looked my. Oh God, I make myself sick. Yeah, you. That's what I do, bro. I used to get so upset. What the heck? What the heck? This sucks. Now I'm like, God had something was going to happen. Something was going to happen out here, brother. And look, I'm good. See, because I knew I had a bad tire. The TA's 5 miles away. Well, I called the company to have them set up for the TA. Nah, we sending someone to you. Okay. I was like, okay. Now I got the giggles. Alrighty. Hold on, guys. Take a more pill. We don't we don't teach our young folks. A lot of our young folks are learning on their own, and they are subjected to the in thing. Like Michael Jordan is making billions off of them stupid sneakers that hurt your feet. Jordan's hurt your feet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, cooking. I will let folks know. Are you going to be 7:30 from now on, Monday through Friday, or just today? Just let me know. I'll put you on my list. I'll put you on my list. Because I was talking about someone else, and then now they're on live at the same time I am. So I'm not advocating you no more. Nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? But God, I get the giggles. I'm setting up. I got it in the cart, but I don't have the money for it yet. But I'm setting up. They got these vacuum bags for our next cruise, so I'm gonna be able to put my stuff in it and make it smaller, and so I can pack a whole lot better. And I'm buying some lightweight winter stuff because we're going to Alaska. You know, I've never been to Alaska, can't wait. And that's going to be the next adventure for us. You know what I mean? Yeah, the bank account is zero, but I'm still going because you only live once. I tell my wife, look, once I go, tell them to bill me. Until then, I'm paying the bills. Let's look at this. I want to see what that tire looks like. Take y'all out center with me. Did you see it? Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? I knew that, bro. I knew I had long, but I'm going for it. That was definitely gonna blow. Yeah. I'll go get it. You ain't gotta get it down. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Oh, there's the key. Oh. Okay. Yeah, bro. I needed to wake up a little bit. Yeah. This is where I'm at. It's a Publix distribution center in North Carolina. And that's Old Faithful right there. Hey, Jakes, what's going on, bro? And see, what happened was I was done last night, but you're supposed to leave. I snuck in between two trucks and played like I was, the guy for the next day. So they didn't force me to get up out of here. But he's working on the tire, and I'll be getting up out of here pretty soon. This is the life I live. But like someone said earlier, you don't know what God had in store for you on the road. So take it for what it is, which I've learned to appreciate. God knows something was about to go down. Something was about to go down on the road. Because these are high pressure. These things got 110 psi to them, and that tire was gonna blow. I've had them blow. It sounds like an explosion. You get used to it. Boom, and stuff flying everywhere. And guys was, oh, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. Yeah, you're right. You don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I've only driven over 1,020,000 miles with this company alone. I'm probably at 1.5 million right now. Be honest with you, but I don't know what I'm doing. I pull over because one, it's $1,000 fine. So what I need to keep going? You know what I mean? If you knowingly are going, and two, I just pull over to the safest spot I can find. People are calling me everything but a child of God. It's like, just pull over and get it done. There was one guy, he went to and did a inspection while he was waiting to get fixed. So they will get you wherever. So why not pull over and have someone fix it? Especially if you ain't paying for it. I ain't paying for it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? What time we got here? All right. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and start my day. And you need to start yours. Go ahead and make this day a wonderful day for your health, your strength, your mind, your body, and your soul. Crooked gonna be, she got to go get them chickens. Them chickens are hungry. Got to feed them chickens. And them gooses, they're like the cutest little things. Be scared the crap out of me. I'd be running. I'm gonna go ahead and shut down and start my day. But you guys have a blessed day. Coming up next, Wellness is gonna take the stage at 7 o'clock. At 7:30, Crooked Peach is going to do her thing. At 9 o'clock, Cruising's Fun Anytime, go live together with the crew. And at 9:15, Miss T with the T. And as always, guys, if you think nobody loves you, know that I love you. And I really mean that. You guys keep me on my toes. I love you. And always know that God loves you. Your God, not my God, your God. But mine is personal. Me and him, we buddies. He keeps me right. Knocks me in the head when I don't do right. But he loves you too. Y'all have a blessed day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.